I must now disassemble all the work that I've done in the back. All that time wasted. But don't feel sorry for me. What's coming out is nothing compared to what's going in. I'm Andrew St Pierre White. Join me as I share my passion for building four-wheel drive trucks and travelling to the remotest parts of the world. What you are about to witness is the designing and building of this area, recorded over about 3 weeks. This is a prototype, hopefully the first of many, but everything has to be thought through, discussed, measured, designed, fabricated and fitted. There it is, all my hard work. I started the project with a very basic wiring setup, which was not met with approval.
It's very functional, but I think it's just missing something. It's a little bit boring. It could be cooler.
And of course he is right. So what you're saying is it's boring.
Well, so it's just not cool enough. I think this could be a lot better, even though this will work.
And so I decided I had to do something about it. In charge is Rob. He likes this kind of project.
Okay, so now we've got the basing. Good start. So now we can start forming the back up. We can utilise this area. We've cut out our shape so that you've got the full access in from the side all the way to the bottom. But it's always good to get a flat basing, and then you can see what your lines are and what you're working with and all that kind of thing. Set out from there and away we go.
Square.
There's about a touch of an elephant. Let me try this side. Beautiful. Now we've got straight lines to work up. So I'll put some marks on so I know where I'm going. The first time fit.
Two bits of work simultaneously happening now at Quickpitch. Rob is building the interior rear space and I'm mucking about with the camper trying to figure out how it's all going to work. Gwynn is here. She hasn't seen it before and I'm just going to roll camera to get her first reaction.
Massive.
The electrical installation will go up here, so it'll be out of the way. The boiler will either go there or there, depending on how things work. And this is workspace, and the shower will be here. So you want to have a shower. The shower controls will be here. You'll drop down the curtain directly from here and have a shower. Your towel is here. The soap and everything is here. You stand here and you have a shower. How cool is that? And then when you're done, up goes the shower and you have a work area in shade. So just move slowly because it's not properly stabilized.
It's really room for one to sit comfortably, but with this permanently down, we can get, you know, those little table, the kind that you sit at when you're in bed.
Okay, if it's a workplace.
Yeah, with fold down legs. So someone can sit up here. So you're happy? I'm happy.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. It's a very, very big space. So much bigger than a rooftop tent. Far bigger than a rooftop tent. Everything is a compromise. Yes, we could have more sitting space, then we'd have a shorter bed, etc. And eventually you get to the point where you say, well, we want it bigger. Well, in that case, you don't put it on the back of a Landcruiser, you put it on something on bigger.
Yeah.
So there is a point where you have to say, okay, it's big enough. And I think that's where we're up to now.
And I mean, let's face it, most times you're traveling on your own.
True, but I want it to be perfect for two. Okay, I'll show you the kitchen. Is the prep table.
That's a good height.
It'll be slightly higher. It'll be about this much higher. which you will find perfect. It's actually a perfect height for food prep.
I like this.
Nice, eh?
Eh?
In there are 3 shelves. I've dismantled them because I'm now laying them with carpet. So then boxes we'll use Velcro to stick the boxes on, and we'll develop the kitchen boxes for all of our kitchen utensils, cooking utensils, and cooker go there.
Oh, so exciting. Nice.
I know, one for spices.
Nice. Nice.
That clips in there, and then as this closes, it holds
Holds
all
those in
of this
place.
in place.
Towel rail.
Tea towels and
You can put
Paper towels?
paper towels, whatever. Yeah. And that's our water tank.
that is one of 2 water tanks. The other water tank is in the vehicle as part of the tray. So we've got 70 litres there and 40 litres in the tray.
When are we going to take this little beaut into the bush?
So I thought we would do a short trip, 3 days to 4 days, maybe on the Holland track or something, because I want to test it out. It's a new vehicle and it's new. I want it to be good and have a couple of weeks to sort out any issues, and then we will try and do our Australia trip, COVID-19 restrictions notwithstanding.
Notwithstanding, you mean when they lift it?
That's what I mean. Does that mean something else?
Yes, it does.
Oh, when they're lifted, we'll go. What does it mean?
Notwithstanding means regardless of.
Oh, that's not how I see that word. I see as that would be limiting, and if there isn't a limit, we would go. Actually, you're talking rubbish.
Yes, we are. You should film the dog.
So Rob is fabricating the interior behind the driver and passenger seat, and let me show you my ideas. So basically there's a center bulkhead. In there are batteries, electrical installation. You will have a broad flat surface in which to put absolutely anything. Okay, and I'll have my camera equipment in camera boxes, one of which will slide out.
There'll be a lid or a drawer, or how do you get it into
So you
this?
get underneath it there, there's place for storage there,
Right.
and it'll be an open area on top. There won't be any lids, drawers or anything. It's very simple. It's space, easy to access. So if you had a bag of clothes,
Right.
a computer
okay,
bag
so
and
it's
anything,
not a flat surface.
it is a
it's
flat surface, but it's not here, it's that.
a sunken. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
sunken.
Got you. Got
So
you.
you've got volume space back forward.
Yeah, right. So show me how yours is going to work.
Okay, so the idea is that is one of the bulkheads, all right? So the idea is that here I will have access under there like yours, but I will have a drawer that'll come out, which will be camera equipment, and I'll have a work area for laptops and downloading footage with power supplies and battery charge. All my camera batteries and everything all be attached here. So that'll be a production unit right here with an area that I can move, get my tripod in and out really easily.
Wow. That's, I think, is the best you've ever had it.
Oh, absolutely. Without question.
that is the best
That was
you've
the
ever
point.
had it.
That is why I ordered a double cab.
This in the middle, this obviously there's going to be a bulkhead here of some kind. What's that for?
Electrics.
Right.
Electrical installation, batteries, power plants, inverters and things like that. So the point is that when I'm not carrying the camper on the back when it's used as a daily driver or even a short trip, and I'm not, I need to carry my accommodation. If I don't need to carry my accommodation, I can still put a fridge in here, I still can run my cameras, I still have all of the autonomy of the vehicle, even if the camper is not on the back.
That's there, that comes up to 10. So that'll sit in there. That's obviously got a bottom on it, and the actual box itself will sit back at 40mm, and that will sit.
You may be asking, what is that middle
Like that.
bit for? All will be revealed in time.
So that will be under the drawer. So that's the only way you can go.
Yeah,
Is
absolutely.
out towards you.
So maybe that should be a little bit more in the center then, because then you can
Yeah, it
have the
gives you a
side
bit more
bits.
room. Yeah.
But we still have to have something where we can open this up to take it out. But if that is the case and we put it there, then you have to make it in a way that when it slides in and the lid is being screwed back on. That is
so
tight and
this
can't
is a
move.
solid box around that, so you just slide it in.
Yeah. We
Lock
get
the
the
door,
cables running that way up.
Yep.
And
So
when you
you've got
put the
room
lid,
this side of you. for your
yeah, I need
cables.
room that side. So the lid that you do, you need to have some rubber or foam. If you use foam, like really thick, dense foam.
So when it
that
closes,
screw
it squashes in.
Yeah, it squashes
Yep.
that in, so there's no movement. The good thing is it only weighs 12 kilograms, so it doesn't have to hold
yeah.
that much.
Yep.
So if you look at it now, this is the aperture and the behind the driver's door, a drawer, storage space, more storage space, seat will be here, and that's a working bench. So now looking through the door behind the passenger seat, it's an open area, the battery sits here, and we're doing all of the electrical installation in the middle. You may have noticed that the battery is lying on its side. It's that way because we need the height. Any kind of lead acid battery should never be mounted anything but upright. But a lithium battery is a different story. This particular lithium battery can be mounted lying on its side quite safely. A few days later, and there is no way that I would have tried something this ambitious on my own. And to answer that question, what goes in the middle,
Oh, very nice. I hope this fits.
why we are locating the DC hub in that location, all to be revealed. Bloody hell, Rob, that is...
Mate.
Mate!
Mate.
Mate!
Yep.
Oh, that is good.
Yep. That's a better fit than I thought it was going to be.
That is, you have got it down to... I mean, it's perfect. It is, the fit is absolutely perfect.
Well, I hope Heine gets his wiring right, because he could make this whole thing look a right mess.
I'll be doing the wiring.
You're doing
Was
the
that-
wiring?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Under
So
his,
what's
I'm
that?
doing the wiring under his direction.
That goes there. Slides in. That can't move. Up,
That is-
down,
that
sideways.
That is absolutely... So now your plate
And then
will have a
with-
brace.
With the plate, I'm going onto the face,
Yeah.
the aluminium face.
Okay.
On the back of that, I'm going to do a top hat across here, so it'll come up to this height, and actually with a sponge on the back.
Yeah.
So as you do this up, it all squashes against the battery and keeps
Squeeze
that
it in.
way. Yep.
Well, I'm going to redo the plastic for this. Have it the other way around.
Sexy.
So because our raised section is going to be removable,
Yes.
so you can have the full open space or your top.
Yes.
When you're putting a fridge in there, we're going to have bow-up system here
There.
and
And
bow-up
there.
there.
Yes.
So why don't we utilise the bow-up to hold the box in as well?
I think
So
that's
you
an
got an
excellent
upstand,
idea. It's doing two
and
jobs.
then you've just got a loop. We put an eyelet there, an eyelet there, lock down, two at the back, lock down.
Perfect. No, really good idea.
Yeah.
Why
and then
not?
That way you're not messing about with nuts and bolts. That's just a quick release, in and out, done.
Need to send somebody a picture. I have two other potential problems that I need to sort out today. The first one is the fridge. The amount of space I have is very limited. I do not want to use a drop-down mechanism because they are too heavy and take up too much space, forcing me to a 40-litre fridge, which just isn't big enough. I want at least a 55-litre, hopefully a double-door unit. So here's the big thing. Can we tilt it? I'm now going to try this one from Snowmaster. Yep. Up, tilt. Okay, so that's as far down as it'll go. Can I open this all the way? I can. I can. It fits. To get to this point, I tried the National Luna 55 with an opening lid like that, the ARB Elements fridge, which I rather liked, also lid like that, single bin, so there's no freezer, it's either a fridge or a freezer. I like having dual door fridge freezer setups. And I was a minute from ordering an Engel, their low profile 60 litre dual door, and their little voice said to me, go and recheck the sizes of the Snowmasters, and they have a range that I had, well actually I didn't know about, the low profile range. This is a 66, and because it was low profile, slightly wider but slightly squatter, it fits absolutely perfectly. I'm so grateful that I did that. Sorted. Well, that was a lot of research went into that.
The next is the spare tyre to be fitted inside the camper, for which I have received a huge amount of flack from the internet. I know it will fit. The question is, at what cost to space? And how easy will it be to get it in and out? This is the very first time we are trying this.
Now that was it there. That's the...
Give it more. That's there. Push it. Oh yeah, you're gonna need something on that, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, but it fits.
It fits.
You see what I mean? That it fits, but it was a very tight fit.
To be honest, are you willing to pack stuff in here? You've got that amount of gear that's got to move.
Yeah.
That's the box that's
Oh, move it.
And in that case, that's a lot less work than that, even in the bush. to be fair.
No, the boxes that sit here are for food and stuff. They're moved anyway.
There you go.
There are tie-down rails here and along there, and they're tied down here.
Yeah,
so just take them
rails
out.
isn't going to implicate with anything
Exactly.
regardless.
So moving stuff from here is no issue. It's a,
All you have to do is make sure the drawer is out. And we'll have to make
Yeah, you just have to pull the drawer out, that's all.
But the drawer at the moment,
You can actually use the drawer to wedge that
it
in.
is actually the drawer will fit. Amazingly, the drawer will fit.
I'll pass you the drawer, John.
Good news. Better than I thought it was going to be. So an extremely productive day. I've sorted out the tyre issue. It fits, and I don't even need to cut the drawers. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The fridge, which was a big headache, sorted. And I have the solution is actually better than I had actually hoped. Well, thought it would be. And thirdly, I have somebody who's going to make a bag for me for the tyre, which will reduce smell and ease its sliding and as it needs to be put into the vehicle if I'm taking it in and taking it out. So I've been told that they have something to show me new. It's been 2 days since they've done doing a bit of work, and they're going to show me something. They think it might surprise me.
So Andrew, you said that you wanted to use this drawer.
Well, I thought it would be a good idea because it would fit.
So it will fit.
Yes,
But as you know, everything was quite tight.
yes.
So, check the drawer. You wanted tolerances, you've got tolerances. Will it come past the opening?
Ah, God.
Yep.
Yeah. Jeepers, that's close. Wow, that is close. There's it actually the edge of the carpet brushes it.
Yeah.
It's that close. Okay.
You asked for your drone finger.
My drone box.
Is that snug enough for
That's
you?
that is seriously snug. All right.
That's that side.
Okay.
Then you got the other side.
I got the other side. Okay.
Carrying area.
Yes.
So you've got your
I got the top
box
box.
on there now.
That's brilliant.
And that holds your battery in.
That's the battery bracket.
And then you wanted your compressor in as far as you could.
Oh, wasn't that beautiful? Bloody hell, that's nice.
In a following video, when it's all nicely finished, I'll show you that in detail.
Oh, I like. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I must get rid of this horrible
And
thing.
you've got your hidden access panel there.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
For electrics, access to electrics. In the next video, I am going to show you what the cruiser will look like with the camper on the back by actually putting the camper on the back. But before that, we actually have to build a spacer. We need to lift the camper by 40 millimeters to make it fit, but we're going to lift it by 50 millimeters because we are actually going to use the space underneath the camper for something. Then of course the interior, we're going to start doing the wiring. I will be having 2 separate electrical systems, a basic one in the vehicle and quite a complex one in the camper. And then of course the fitting out of the camper, including the electrical installation. I'm going to be doing most of that myself under the direction of Heiner Klarman. See you next time.